What is up everyone? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do 5 in-camera transitions that make your cinematics that much better, and you can use it for really any type of video you want. So let's stop talking about it and get right into the video. So what you guys just saw was the cinematic edit that I did at Whitecliff for this video to kind of debut how to actually get these transitions and what they actually look like in an edit itself. So first off, one of the transitions that I used in this video is called a pan. So for the pan transition, you have 2 different scenes that you want to connect with a pan. By sweeping from left to right or the opposite direction, you get this seamless transition from your first segment to your second, just like this. And to combine these 2 clips even better, you can just add a simple crossfade transition. For the second in-camera transition, it's something I use quite often, and it's called a fade to black. So you point your camera, have one object in front of it, have your camera go in front of that object. On your second shot, come back out of an object very close up to it. For example, in shot A, I use this rock to fade and cover the front of the camera and then come out of the tree, connecting the 2 and making a very seamless transition. This is where I use it in the cinematic edit, and with a simple crossfade, it goes seamlessly together. So basically it just covers the screen, making it black, so it's really just this action with an object. For the third in-camera transition, it's called a shake blur, where you literally just shake your camera back and forth like this to get this blur effect. So as you see, it kind of looks ridiculous when you do it, but when you put it into a video, it kind of ties it in very nicely. It's a small effect that you use for a split second, and it can really change it. I didn't use it too much in this edit, but here is an example from my past edit with Jenn Im. If you'd like to see more of that video, you can actually check it out on either mine or Jen's channel. Link will be in the description. Blur effect, and you put it in your edit for a split second, not even half a second, and it just really seamlessly gives your clip this very realistic motion blur instead of doing it in post with a transition. So for the 4th in-camera transition, it's called a fade to white. So just like the black, it's going to be going with something white. For example, in this shot, I have Tristan walk, pan to the sky, and then come down to the bird. And I do it also with the boat transition. And basically you just you can simply pan up, down, it doesn't really matter how you pan. It's getting your object in center frame and then ending or beginning the clip in the white. So for the 5th in-camera transition, it's very, very simple. It works best if you have a zoom lens, or if you have, like, say a 12 to 35, that's what I use for this, or my macro. It doesn't really work too well with a wide lens, which you can do, but the best effect is a telephoto lens, and it's where you take your camera, just point at your scene, get maybe farther back, and you connect the scenes. So this in-camera zoom is actually one of my favorite transitions. It's so easy to do. You have to make sure that your focus is already focused before you zoom. By zooming in first, getting your focus, zooming back out, hitting record, and zooming back in, the zoom transition is so much easier than actually doing it in program, and it looks so much cleaner as well. Hey, what is up everybody? I hope you guys enjoyed that video on in-camera transitions. The next video I want to do for you guys is editing / camera tricks, or the way I shoot is actually integrated into my editing, so I'll be doing a video on that. And just for a sneak peek or an example, I will show you one trick.
Crikey!
Crikey, mate! So one example is one of the many tricks that I actually use in my edits is masking. It's super simple. It takes probably about 1 minute to get the transition, and it can make your video look 10 times better. For example, I'd use this tree to overlay itself into another shot, just like this. And it's super simple. You can look for certain objects, little areas, lighting to get your right transition. So yeah, that's 5 in-camera transitions that you can do without any effects or anything post-production, and you can really do even with your phone. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.